What it do? You know it. Got that vibe right quick. I already got out. I got it. Fire. 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 I got in on the third candle, 1 minute time frame. Uh-huh. Yeah, hell yeah. You know, if you utilize that support and resistance shit, you more or less know where to trail, bro. Like if you look back at what's going on, like if you or if you use the Fibonacci from high to low, you'll know the 50, yeah. I'll, you'll know where like it'll stop and kind of like pull back a little bit, so you know where kind of like to keep your stop loss at. Hell yeah, I was bearish today. I seen that. I was like, man, we got a nice structure. We've been following for the past 3 days. This shit don't look like it's gonna go up. It's just up. It's gonna come back down. And yeah, that's what it did. He went straight back down. It disrespected the where? Oh yeah, that area. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I for sure was aiming below the New York low. I was like, yeah, it's gonna fall. So I wasn't on the computer when that happened. I was making breakfast, and then when I came back, it was already dropped. I had already cleared out the low, New York low, or that previous low that he had recently made, and he was about to start pulling back. So I was like, all right, let me just. I'm already done. Let me just see what's up if it's gonna reverse, and it kind of did. Hmm. Right now, yeah. No, I don't. I used to. Yeah. You see well for myself. Hmm. No, the thing is that this guy's gonna call. They're gonna call me. That's what they did last time from Hanko Trading. No, they call you, bro. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they call you. They'll hit you up on the line and say, "Hey, we were from Hanko Trade. What made you want to get a demo account with our plan? Well, platform. Are you looking to get a real account later? If you put this much amount, we'll match you." Oh shit! Fuck. Nah, I actually had one already. I didn't know I had one. I logged in already. I'm in it. Thank you, baby. Yeah. Uh huh. Right. See what shit. I'll go with the first one that has $132,000 profit. 76.3. He has a risk one. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he has some downfalls for sure. Yeah. Yeah, so let's get to the point. What about this? What about it? About the copy trading? Like they have this available for you to like buy trades from them? Mhm. Automatically. Mm, right. I mean, if you have, all right, I'll say this. I'll say this. I'm gonna say this for sure, for sure. If you have the capital to waste and you know, doesn't matter what win rate they have, bro. Doesn't matter. Because they could have a 80, 90% win rate, but you could be getting in at the time that they don't trade correctly, because everybody has a downfall, right? Yeah, Yeah, like if you have the capital to risk and you know you don't use that money, you're not gonna use that money, you're not gonna depend on that money for anything. You're like, hey, I don't gotta use this money for nothing. This is just free money that I'm willing to put on the market because I'm about to gamble. The reason I'm saying gamble is because you're depending on another person to trade for you. You know, you're just gonna copy his trades. It automatically, whether the win rate is 76 or 80 or 90, it's still a 50-50. Um, exactly. So, all right. So, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, why not? If you can risk the capital, and he's telling you how much you should put in there and what lot size you should have, and you're risking one and whatever profit he's winning. I don't know if he's taking like micro trades, like he's like they're not really big trades, but they're a bunch at once. Um, I mean, I guess I don't know. Yeah, I would do it if I had the capital to waste. Just say like an output, if yeah. Now, if I don't have the capital to waste, I wouldn't at all, just because I don't want to. I don't want. It is cool. Yeah, yeah. Well, it is a nice feature. I can't even like deny it. You know that it's a nice feature that they have, and if I would look, I'm gonna tell you like this, sir. If you were asking me this about 3-4 years ago or 3 years ago, I would have told you yes automatically. I'd be like, hey, yeah, I'm about to put some money in there and see what's up because I was naive. I don't understand. I didn't understand correctly. Now look, if you look at Cosmos Marlowe, this motherfucker has negative 294 with 89 profit, overall profit. And he has a 93.1 win rate. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? And there's in like, it's like his win rate is good, and right now he's negative. It just depends. I'm not saying he's not a good trader, but he's risking a lot. He's risking five, and maybe it's not a lot, but at the end of the day, he's on a losing streak right now. And if that was one of us, we would have been like, hell no. Like, fuck that. This motherfucker losing. But that's what I'm saying. It all depends, bro. Like right now, I know better. Right now, what I feel like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So right now, and at this point, I would just say sharpen your skills, bro. That's the best thing you could do, bro. I know that you said that your goal one day is like to just have something traded for you, automatically making the money for you. Like like it's nice, but I don't even think Lou depends on his algorithms like that. I feel like, oh, okay, okay, good. Good. I heard, yeah. Yeah. Okay, okay. Because I remember, like a little time in the past, I think when Lou was telling us about the algo, you were like, hell yeah, I'll have, get a few algos and then have them trade. So I thought that maybe you went to like automate your trading. And that's cool. Shit, I'm all for it, but I want to depend on them. Mhm. Right, 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 right. I got you. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I got you. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. Hell yeah. No, yeah, I get it. Well, shit. I mean, like I said, it's a good feature. I know at this point in time, I would probably like think about it. You know what? I would like before dabbling into the copy trading. I would probably sharpen my skills, make sure that I can hold up my own account, and that hell yeah, yeah, not for sure. Yeah, I would do that. Me personally, I would like just make sure I can hold up my own account, and then take out some profits and then put them in an account. Then I like like a dummy account or something, and then just let it ride. See what happens. Why not? Let it just see. You know, yeah, bro. I'm in the yes. I'm in the 50-50s, bro. Because on the cool, I feel like like I'm I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm a very impatient person, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. My wife knows that like let's say this, sir. Let's just say this, bro. I wake up one day and I'm not feeling good, and we have money, and I just feel like it, and I say, babe, let's go buy a PS5, and and then she'll ask me like, what do you want a PS5 for? Like you have a computer or something. She don't tell me no, but she'll be like, yeah, let's go. Let's go get it. And it's like let's say I just woke up, sir. I just woke up 6 in the morning. I'll be in Walmart getting a PS5. You feel what I'm saying? That's the kind of very impatient I am. And I mean, like we said, we've been working hard, and I've been working on trying to be patient with the market, like really, really. So I feel like, yeah, hell yeah, this year's been a hell of a year because like impatience is like the ADHD shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the ADHD, yeah. So it's kind of like that. It's like, man, and you really gotta hold yourself back. But I sit there and I think about it. I'm like, man, I'm actually a fucking fish in the sea, bro. I'm not that sharp. I'm not that sharp. Like you and Lou probably are sharks, bro, because you guys been in the market live longer than me. I just started like the live trading. I used to fuck with little fucking demo accounts, and I've never really. I'm not gonna say never, never, but I really haven't traded live for real, for real. Like I've put a couple, like maybe I went like $200 in an account before, but I never. It wasn't even a serious thing to me because I wasn't trading them. The money would just sit there; it would just be there for months and months, and I was never really trading. I was like more like learning, educating myself. This is back when we had MT5 and MT4. And the money would just sit there. I'll just let it sit. Who I used to have an Osprey account, an Osprey FX. I had an Osprey FX account, and I'll put money in there and we drive back out. Put it in there and we drive back out because one day I felt like trading, and one day I felt like I wasn't gonna do it. I would lose a couple of trades, and I was like, "Fuck this shit." You know what I'm saying?
That boy Martin.
That boy Lou, what it do, baby? What it do? Nah, but realistically, yeah, bro, I'm still a fucking fish. So I feel for like the knowledge that I do have right now, I pat myself in the back about it, but I'm still a little impatient, because I wish no cap, man. I wish I was in your position, and then I think about it, I'm like, wish I was in loose position, and I'm like, hell yeah, like, and then that's why I'll be like, I'll ask y'all randomly, like, hey, like, oh, you got the your PAs, right? Like you got your real accounts, and Lou's getting paid for shows. So I'll be like, hell yeah, it motivates. You know, I feel good when I hear it. You know, I'm like, hell yeah. Oh, how much you got out? You got about 2K. Hell yeah, and then that reminds me again, it is possible. Everything is possible. You know, as long as you put the effort, bro, as long as you put the commitment and the effort, it's all gonna get there. But at the end of the day, trading is a process. The progress it's a process of learning this shit like
Big
completely. Like
process.
and then you never fully ever actually learn everything. Like you it's always a new thing you learn every day. So hell yeah, I'll be like, man. So that's kind of where I'm at in the like what I mean by 50-50. Because I do feel proud of myself for in the position that I am right now, because I am like way further than I used to be back in the day, or back a couple of months, maybe a year or whatever. And but I do sometimes wonder, I'm like, damn, if I was getting lose payouts, I'd be like, what would I be doing right now, or shit like that. And I'm like, hey, yeah. So that's why
That boy
I'm
Martin.
on that. I'm on that 50-50, like.
A a that boy
Oh,
Surge.
oh, really? Yeah.
Bro, all
Yeah,
we
yeah.
gotta do is base hits, bro.
The
Like
only thing I don't
base
want,
hits.
yeah. Say it. I'm sorry.
Now I was saying all we gotta do is base hits. Like, yo, y'all see this golden ratio?
Hell yeah.
From the high, they came down. Bro,
Yup.
golden ratio
Them
bust.
beats, bro.
Sheesh.
Not the only thing I want to make sure in my daily I'll call it my daily mission, right? And my daily mission with this trading thing is that I don't fall into a cycle. I don't want to bust no name. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bust no name, and I'm not trying to like talk down or anything. I'm just saying I don't want to repeat myself, like making the same mistakes. The same fucking mistakes. Because it'll come to a point where you think you're progressing, and you're really not. You're just taking a step back and going back again to the same step, and then taking a step back and then going back to the same step. Why? Because you keep making the same mistakes. You keep making the same. It's not changing. And
Great
that's the
facts,
only thing
bro.
I don't. That I'm trying to keep myself on a daily basis. I know as long as I see, because it's not like I told you guys that like I try not to see about the wins no more. When I heard those words from the other dude, that I guess he had like a motivational moment or whatever. I was like, hell yeah! I'm like, man, this is real. Like, it's not even about the wins. It's just about perfect. Not I don't want to say perfecting, but improving your craft at all times.
No, I would say you're right. Perfecting the craft.
You
Perfecting
know
the craft comes with the losses too.
exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
But as long as we're not tripping over the same rock every time, then hell yeah, we're progressing. Because at the end of the
Hell
day,
yeah.
I mean, when you really start looking at the market, let's say we're not using the Fibonacci's or the ratios or none of that, and we're just looking at the candle patterns, right, or the candle action, you realize that a lot of the times at a specific time, the market moves really the same as he did yesterday.
They
You
do the
know,
same
it do
shit,
this,
bro.
yeah, and
The
it's just it
same shit.
doesn't always look the same, but it's like very similar. And that's when you realize you're like, damn, like I've seen this shit so many times. I know what's gonna happen next. And and you're like, hell yeah, I know I could probably find an entry here and get in and whatever. So that's really what I'm trying to perfect, or improving, looking at because most of the time I like having a clear chart. I don't like putting too much. If I do use a tool, it's probably like the Fibonacci, the Fibonacci for my golden ratio, which is your 618 and mine's my 705 or 79. Um, and then that's what I try to go for. But other than that, I just like want to learn the candle, what the candle is. Because I recently started just like going on the 1 minute and reading one by one by one by one. So as each candle is forming, I'm looking at what it's actually doing. Like right now, I know we have different platforms, and some of them might not look, they might not be like at the same candle, but the candle that I'm looking right now just liquidated the candle before from the bottom, you know, and it's coming because I'm wicking it. You know, I'm seeing it by the wicks. The wick from this one is bigger than from the last one, and now we have a green candle going up, which is liquidating the top from the previous candle. You know, so I started to read those candles like, all right, and it kind of gives you an idea of where we're probably gonna hit next, or what it's probably gonna do. You know, all right, so it took whatever wick from the top, it's probably gonna hit lower, or it took the wick from the bottom, it's probably gonna keep going up. You know, just kind of read each candle because now I understand what they mean by each candle tells a story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, yeah. I do pat myself in the back bro, for sure. It's been a good year as far as learning for me because I still don't feel like proud as far as getting a funded account because I'm like, I'm trying to speed the process. When I get a funded account, I know for sure I'm trying to speed the process. Even though I know I can make some wins, you know, I could, I've had like on my challenges, I've had like weeks, like a week or 2 weeks of green, steady. But I seen someone say like, if you don't have 30 days of steady green, don't tell me that you know how to trade. So I was like, man, is that a real thing? Or I mean, I know it's possible, like somebody have like 30 full days of green, but is that like, or at least 30 trades consecutively green without having a red one? Now I feel like then that's when you have. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, hell yeah, 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 definitely trying to improve all the time for sure, bro. Where you at, Lou? Where that
That boy
boy Lou at?
Lou.
Where that boy Lou to the Lou?
I'm just ordering my phone. Hold on 1 second. I got y'all.
My dog. Yeah.
close from where the money that I spent this year, bro. It's insane, bro. It's insane. It's like a little, like a little piece of, like a little pebble compared to
Yeah.
a sea of rocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, dang, making progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You definitely you look at you're like, damn, I improved a lot, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
it's
I was
fucking with God.
happy, like so happy. I'm like, yo, oh.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
though
you look at
I had a rocky month or a few months, you know, but
yeah.
it's all good because I compare that. And I'm like,
Yo.
hey,
What
Yeah,
it
now
do?
go ahead. I was gonna say something, but finish what you were saying, sir. I didn't want to cut you off. Yes, sir.
that was it, fam. I said it. Yeah. You
Oh,
got it.
okay. Yeah, bro. Now it was on what Martin was saying earlier, bro. Yeah, bro. The market for me, man. Like as I've seen over these past couple years, especially with what my mentor been seeing, like, bro, look at that trade at golden ratio, bro. like, like, just check this out.
Fucking bees, bro.
I probably said it, a couple times, and people, I don't know if people even tried to take the trade or whatever, or whatever the case is, right? But I feel like I feel like now, because before it was like, okay, golden ratio, it wasn't really shown on the screen. People didn't really understand. All right, now it's on the screen, right? And again, this is just one type of trading style. There are so many profitable and successful trading styles. Like you just gotta do the right one and just do it correctly with the risk and all that. We know that already. We know that.
Yeah,
And another thing you were saying too, bro, the market's the same shit, bro. Like really, the way this is how it goes. The market the market doesn't move the same, but it often rhymes. That's
yeah,
the quote of the day. The
yeah,
market the market doesn't move the same, but it often rhymes. And bro, I'm telling you, the market be dropping crazy ass. The market got the greatest hits, bro, because they
yeah.
got these songs, these rhymes that the market be dropping. Man, they be bangers. Like it's
Right.
always like, how many times have we talked about this? The market goes and makes a low. They go and make a crazy high. They do a 61.8% retracement. We've seen that time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. It's been said so many times. 1-to-1 risk to reward. That's a target right there. Enter a golden ratio. Stop at the 1 fib. Target at 1 ratio, 1-to-1 away. Target filled. Did it yesterday. Did it today. And I mean, again, the market is simply just data. That's how I see it. The market
Yeah,
is simply data. Now, however you interpret the data or however the data looks is how it's going to look to you. It can be fair value gaps where the market might have made a displacement and now it has orders to fill. Maybe it could be a turtle soup trade at 10:30. It could be some macros looking at XYZ time frame. Market could sweep this area, whatever. However you trade, is how you trade, and every way can be successful and profitable so long as you follow the strategy. At the end of
right.
the day, we are literally battling ourselves because we know what to do. Like, how many times have we done some dumb shit, and then at the end of the day, after all the damage has been done, we was like, damn, I knew I should have XYZ and I should have. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
we know it already, bro. We know this shit, man. So that's why I have a certain system the way I trade, and I'm like, hey, in order to remove as much emotion out of the whole situation as possible, let me get some automation in. Because if I can strictly define my entries and my exits and how I have a taking profit system, right? Like anybody can get into a trade, but a lot of times, a lot of people do not know. A lot of people do not have a proper taking profit system. Because how many times have you heard, yo, I was up 1,000 and it hit my stop loss? Bro, how are you up $1,000 and it goes to a loss? Like,
hell no,
why?
you just didn't get out early.
Exactly. You didn't have a taking profit system. And that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
issue with a
you're
lot
right.
of people. Like
You're
people can,
right.
oh, I'm gonna enter here. I'm gonna put my target at this spot. put my stop loss here. But it's like, bro, if you look at market structure, even if your target is way, 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 way up here, bro, the market at a point where it's like maybe halfway to your target, the market's been rejecting that level all day, rejecting it, rejecting it, rejecting it, rejecting it, rejecting it. Why do you think the market's gonna now go to your target? The market don't care about your target. The market tells a story every day. It's an open book test. The market, how many times have, bro, I'm gonna say it again. How many times have we seen golden ratio? Like,
Man,
bro, look at this shit, bro. Like, how clean is that, bro? That
every
is,
damn day.
god damn, like every fucking day, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Market literally made a low at overnight, made a high during London session, literally came down to golden ratio area because it's not an exact science, and now it's about to go make a new high. Bro, that's it. I mean, and then that could have been an area where there was a fair value gap and it just did a consequent encroachment, right?
Right.
Put a stop on the. It could have been a breaker block or whatever it is, bro. It just doesn't even matter. At the end
Yeah,
of the
hell yeah.
day, it did its thing, right? It did its thing, and now all we got to do too is not be greedy. Once we get to a profit or once we get to where we need to go, be done for the day. Like a lot of people, they want to trade full time. They want to
Yeah.
quit their 9 to 5 to go be in the markets 9 to 5. Oh hell no, you're not doing
Hell
that.
no. Hell no.
No, bro, I'm not trading one 9 to 5 for a more stressful 9 to 5.
To another one,
Nah,
yeah.
that don't even make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my spiel, man. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
like,
Man.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
It is wild. Nah, and that, like you said, that drop that he did, like at open, it did go straight to a 15-minute fair value gap, bro. Like he literally filled it and pushed back up. He went straight back up. And it's wild.
Exactly.
Man, you so right, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of the times the issue is even myself sometimes, like you would be trying to like I don't even be trying to compare myself to people online anymore, man. I used to do that years ago. Oh, this guy made 3,000 per account. Bro. Yeah, but he just bro, they blew through 500 PAs. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, nah, let me go get my little base hits. Little 200 a day times X amount of accounts. Do that. You chilling every time.
For
That's it.
sure.
That's it. Yes, sir.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
That's facts. Hey, bro,
Wow, facts.
that dude that we was in that match yesterday, he turned out to be an old school dude. He was 50.
Oh yeah, yeah, he was
Hey.
real going forward.
Yeah,
The little German guy, huh?
yeah. Remember on the game last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that he worked for a video. He was like a video something.
Yeah, he did some shit with videos, bro, like putting up screens.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of tight.
Yeah, that's badass. He was putting some he did I wanna say like fucking like what, like mini theaters or something like that?
Uh,
Is that what he said?
maybe
I don't know, but he said something about big screens. That's what he did. I was like, hey, yeah, what's up, bro?
because he said he had a lot of people around his house.
Yeah. We learned something. Well, I learned something new. He said, "Mo, because every German that I met in a video game, bro, they know good English, bro. They're not like perfect, but they're very fluent.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know it was like some mandatory shit that in school they gotta learn either French or English.
Yeah, I don't know
Cause
about the French and English, but the the German dude that we played with, he because before we met Marty, me and my little brother, we met this German kid, and he's going to college in like Netherlands or something like that.
yeah,
And then he told us the same thing that they teach them while they're kids. They teach them German, English. I mean,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I love that. You meet some cool people in the games. I swear.
Hell yeah! When I played DayZ, bro, I came across a lot of new like people from Brazil. A lot of people from Brazil play that game,
Mm-hmm.
and people from Germany and like from the other side of the world, bro. Like, God, because I think that's where like the developers are from, like the UK or something like that. And they
It's a good way to network as well.
had a bunch of little Portuguese speaking Brazilians. I was like, bro, I don't understand you, bro, but I understand some because Portuguese
In
is
Spanish.
kind of, yeah, kind of like Spanish. It's not fully, but you
No,
can
I
more,
feel you.
you can more or less understand some of the shit they say. So I was like, oh, okay. And I'll tell
We
them,
had an exchange student in our school, and then she would talk to me in Portuguese or whatever, and we could understand each other.
yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, some words not fully, but for sure, I understand a
Yeah,
few
you
words.
get around out there. I think like
Yeah.
like survival shit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Where that boy Lou at?
That boy Lou.
That boy Lou rocking that
Yo,
blue,
Hey,
yo, they over here
puffing
telling me
that
to do the
blue.
Hulk ride and shit. Yeah, all right.
what up?
Huh?
They want me to do the Hulk ride.
The whole
Really?
crack?
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Boy, we're in that shit. Hey, you know what? Nah, I don't encourage it. You know what? I don't
Yeah,
encourage
okay.
none of that shit, Lou.
Bro,
Cause I done seen some shit, bro.
that is the best ride I ever rode in. The Hulk. Ooh.
I'm afraid of heights, bro. I don't fuck up like that. Whenever we go to like stuff like that, like Six Flags and shit like that, man, my wife be pissed because she's like, "Why we came out here for? So you don't get on the ride?" Man, I came here for the time. I came here for the good time just to see y'all have fun. I don't get in them rides. Them fucking rides scary, bro. I don't get
Facts.
right, bro.
Dang. Y'all suck. I'm sorry to say this.
Bro, she didn't make me like not made me, but like convince me to get in a few rides. Ah, bro, I can't take it. Like come down, like the going up is one thing. But the coming down, bro, it's like my stomach bro hardens, bro, and I can't breathe. I get all stiff. I'm like, oh shit, I can't take that come down. And I was like, fuck, I close my eyes, bro. I look down and close my eyes. I can't take that shit. One time we got in Florida, bro, we got into one of those that you move. It's kind of like a swing,
The sling
but
swing?
it goes. No, no, no. It's a swing, right? It's a swing, but he moves around. Like as he's swinging, he's turning, he's turning. It's like a wheel, and it has horses. Like you get on it. It's like horses and little like characters, right? And you get on it, and it has your little seatbelt. And me and my little nephew got on there, bro. His dad was like on one side, with his other with my other little nephews, and then I ended up with my nephew on one side too, and then my children on the other side and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, we got in there. We were both shitting bricks, but we were both screaming. Me and my little nigga were like, fuck. Because that shit went all the way up. And then as he was coming down, he was turning, bro. He was like taking you to one side. It's kind of like I want to say look, if anything, it looked kind of like a mushroom, but upside down.
Yeah.
And then you sit on the little the platform, and then he's turning, bro. Like man, that shit fucked up. I felt like I was gonna hit a building or something. I'm like hell no. My little nephew was crying. We were both screaming ah.
Have you ever been on Six Flags on that shit that takes you way up high and then it drops? I forgot what it's called, but
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. I think it's the Joker. I don't know if it's the Joker. Is that or Superman or something? I don't know. But it goes all the way up, and y'all sitting down, and it just all the way
I
down.
think it got like some Hawaiian name.
A Hawaiian name? Oh, I don't know which one,
I think it's called like
but you
Honolulu or something.
might it might yeah, it might be. You know
Honolulu.
what though? Somebody fell from one of those, bro.
Yeah, I seen that one kid that died.
Yeah, bro. He literally fell from that shit, but he was a man, I don't know, bro. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't get none I ain't none of those shit.
Well,
My kids, bro, my kids are wild. They like that kind of shit. And they're fearful, but they get on still. I'm like, how the fuck? I don't have that much courage not to get on them high ride.
have you ever been on that? What's it called? The slingshot.
No.
That's pretty fun. That slingshot.
No, I'm gonna tell you the only thing that I remember back then when I was young,
Hmm.
I was probably like 2 or 3, and I know for sure I remember just like a glimpse of it is getting on a roller coaster that turn. You know they turn like they're going right, and then they go in a straight way, and then they start swirling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what I remember, bro. Swirling and fucking had shitting bricks, bro. And
that,
I don't know. I'm still alive.
that's how the
That's
hike is in Florida. It's like that.
but that boy Lou gonna figure it out right there when he get over there.
I
He
think
gonna
the Hulk ranks on one of the top roller coasters in the world. I think it's like, hold on. Oh,
you know the Hot Wheel?
where's that?
The Hot Wheel?
Oh, Hot Wheel.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
All right, so here in Texas, or here in actually in the south part of Texas, oh, there's a place called Kima, right? So you should go there. We go there sometime.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Kima Boardwalk, and it's just like an area like a bunch of games and shit like that. And they got this one that's called a Hot Wheel, or it looks like a Hot Wheel, bro. It's like you know that when you were younger, you had the little Hot Wheels things where it'll go. You can shoot the car and you'll do like a
The 360.
like the 360, yeah, the 360 in the air. Like the road actually goes in the air like a swirl.
Yeah,
They're like a O, like a donut, like a O,
yeah.
right? Like it goes up in the air and then you come back down. All right, well it's like that, but it's in circles. It just goes in circles, like oh, like a donut. In other words, right?
Yeah.
Standing up and shit. Man, my kids are getting on that shit, bro. Then and it goes really fast, and then all of a sudden they stay stuck at the top. It stays at the top for for a little bit, so they're upside down. You know, with their heads upside down. My wife be getting there, so she be like, let's get in, let's get in. I'm like, hell no, I can't do it. Just by looking at it, I can't do it. I like to get in the train. They got the little train, and you go slow as shit, and it just takes you all around the whole boardwalk. I fuck with that. I like those kind of rides. Slow
I,
and no harm.
I get you.
No.
I like wild shit, bro.
Yeah, I bet, boy. Hell yeah. Nah, I can't do none of that shit.
Yeah, I got on that. I went to the Six Flags in Mexico City. I went to the what's it called? Knott's Berry Farm in California. I've been to that Universal and some little theme parks over there in Florida. They got like little baby ones.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
It'd be kind of hard to live in Florida. I'd probably spend money all the time.
I feel like the jobs they have there match their expenses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know they get paid when you're there established. You get paid around a decent amount to pay your bills. It's like here in Texas, we got that. I think we're still in Texas. We're still $7.25 minimum wage.
Same with Kansas. Yep.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, $77 And 20, and this has been for years, bro. Over 10 years, bro. Because I remember when the minimum wage in Texas, it was like fucking, it was like 650, bro. And then or like five something at first, 525, and then he went up to like 650, and then he went up to 725, and that's it. He's never changed from there. But everything went up with it. Like when it was like 525 or 555 or something like that. I don't know. Everything was a specific amount of uh yeah, cost. And then it went up, and the food costs and the rent costs and the light costs and everything just kind of went up with it. And then when it went up again, everything went up again.
Yeah, everything's still like twice or three times ever since COVID. Everything's been up like twice as much or three times. It never even came down.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. I'm surprised that over there where you're at, when you find houses for like 900, $800 and shit like that. Not here, bro. And we supposedly have the best. Supposedly here in Texas, you have the best taxes, bro. And especially in real estate, you have the best deals. And I don't believe it. I don't believe that. Hold
Well,
on.
a lot of people from California do go to Texas because you can get like mansions and stuff like that for 100K, 200K. Well, that's
Yeah,
in
but we
Texas.
see,
They're probably more
because
expensive now.
in Cali, the mansions are way up. Like everything is so expensive
Same
that the
same shit
money
with Boston too, bro. Same shit with Boston.
that the money that they make, they're like, oh, it's in Texas. I can take the money that I make in Cali, take it to Texas, and it's double.
Hmm.
Like that.
Yeah, in California, you get charged to breathe, like real talk.
Hell yeah, yeah. They charge you for air.
I remember.
Bruh, I step outside in Boston, it's $100. Like step 1 foot out on the concrete, $100.
Damn.
Damn.
One time when I visited California, bro, gas was like 280 over here. Tell me why it was like $6 over there. Oh man.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was sick to my stomach.
Hell yeah. Yeah, yes, it's crazy. Well, I think yeah, in Florida it was expensive. Nah, it was so.
I think
The gas was about.
very affordable. Florida is.
It depends where you're at, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You go to Miami,
Yeah, that's true.
it ain't
Yeah, it depends on where you
affordable.
are. Yep,
Yeah,
Miami's expensive as shit.
Miami's gonna take an arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. And Miami's gonna take a fucking arm and a leg. Texas is pretty. I say, Texas and Louisiana. Louisiana's pretty affordable, it's pretty cheap. But it depends, like I guess, yeah. Because my dad used to stay in Louisiana. He used to work over there, and I used to go with him sometimes over there. And,
What
you
town?
know, he he did different things, bro. But at the time when he was in Louisiana, he was a tile. He was a tile installer. They do like restrooms and floors and shit like that. But for commercial, not for residential, commercial buildings. Right now, he's in Mississippi. Right now, he's working in the HVACs. What is it? Installing the air conditioner. Yeah, installing the air conditioners and shit like that
That's a good
in
gig.
commercial buildings. So what they do is they install the ducts, the air ducts first, like, and then I guess somebody else takes care of the connecting it to the actual main, um, the main thing. But they handle the ducts in the ceiling, putting them. That boy Lou.
That boy Martin. That
Chilling,
boy
man.
Sir.
Chilling.
Hey,
Chilling.
you have download four on your phone, bro?
Oh, that boy Lou?
Where I need to get a controller at a Best Buy down here on the street.
Yeah, you can pull up a controller,
That's funny.
or you can pull a pepper and play with your fingers.
Man.
Oh. Hey, I got a question, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What's your kind of car, bro? Like what do you like? Like if you was to buy a vehicle, you don't have to be a like a Lamborghini or Ferrari or none of that shit. Like you just what kind
GTR.
a GTR, what is that? A Nissan? What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Infinity? Nissan?
Nissan Skyline.
All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you a racer type, huh?
Yeah, that's
And
been my
then
favorite car for the longest.
you, sir?
I like challengers.
Are you a racer too?
Yeah, but
Challengers, yeah, Challengers are. I like the old school one, bro.
hmm
I, man, my favorite car, bro. Like, if you ask me, like, an old school car, I'm gonna give me a Buick or I'm gonna give me a Cadillac. A Buick, it gotta be like a LeSabre or like a Cadillac. I take me like a DeVille.
hmm
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I believe so. I got limits. Yeah.
That's the type of shit I like, bro. Or like if you talk about old school, like 1998 or something, or the 1990 something, we're talking about Fleetwood.
I'm
Oh,
when you're talking about these vehicles, I'm picturing the Texas flag.
huh?
I said when you talk about these vehicles, I'm picturing the Texas flag, like with the rims,
Yeah.
those power rims.
Oh, yeah. Now my shit gotta have some. Man, I don't know, some fucking spokes. Some you gotta have some fans, some propellers on that. But the wheels, bro, they look sweet. I might have seen that picture of one of them. I fuck
I
with
can
this
see
one real
Martin's.
hard.
I can see that boy Martin in a Cutlass.
Oh, a Cutlass, bro. And we used to have a Cutlass. I forgot what year it was. It was a Cutlass two-door, badass white Cutlass, bro, with that the the roof was soft top. Man, bro. Fuck, bro. I'm telling you, one of those over here, you're like, damn, like over here over here in Houston, I don't know about everywhere else, but like in Houston, if you got an old school car, you you're like, hell yeah, you got style. That's I don't know. It's just it's a Houston thing. I don't know.
No, that's everywhere. You got an old school.
You got old
That's fire.
school,
Hell yeah.
you got style, bro. You're like, man, and then you put some nice rims on it. We're talking about like over here, we either some swingers, some propellers, bro. I don't know, like some Dayton's. Nice, bro. Look at this right here, y'all. Oh, I see you, Lou. Lou did the do? What the fuck? That should look good. What is that? The one that has the orange on the plate, the long plate. What is that? It's toast.
Banana and Nutella
Man,
French toast.
Nutella,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
My dog. Yeah, that looks
My
good.
dog.
That coffee look good too, bro.
Hell yeah. And it's
That
mad cheap.
coffee.
Like
Oh
me and my
yeah.
girl, we
Well,
like all this shit is mad cheap. Like, and it's a nice portion. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Look at that Fleetwood, y'all. 1998, bro.
Nice.
Right there. You see that long back? You got that long back?
Yeah.
Yep. You put a fifth wheel in the back, pop the trunk, neon lights. The trunk is full of 18s. Oh, no, 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 no. Fucking windows damn near breaking. You feel me? Hell yeah. Let's see. Well, me and my wife do we going to my son has his little friend that stays in like in I don't want to say it's Acre Homes, but I think it's like Acre Homes area. Well, all right, so over there you got this little car wash, little busted down car wash, right? But I want to say every Friday or every weekend, you got the slabs. You got the slabs, bro. The couple we call them slabs. Nothing but Caddies, Buicks. Some are modern cars, some are old school cars. All candy paint, and they're all one color too. You got like 10 royal blue Buick Cadillacs. What else they have? Buick Cadillacs, fucking um. It's mostly old school cars, but they got some modern cars, and other brands and shit. But they try to keep it Caddy and Buick and on some Swangers, and they all look the same, bro. And then you have the blue ones, you have the green ones, you have the orange ones, the red ones, and it's like a crew, like just like 10, 15 of them posted up right there at the car wash. It's like a little show, the car show. And some of them were like low riders and they dropping the fucking like some convertible ones. Boom, drop the top or whatever. Man, it's a little badass, bro.
Maybe having a meetup, huh?
Huh?
They'll be meeting up over there.
Yeah, the little meetups. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
tight.
We have meetup. We have something called Slap Sunday, and there it's an area 59, 45 or 59. I forgot where, but you go there and it's like a whole shopping center. Weird, bro, with nothing but slabs, bro. Nothing but slabs. We're talking about all kind of cars. I don't care, Cadillacs, Escalades, DeVille's, the Sabres, Buicks, uh, shit. I don't know, whatever, bro, whatever, and they get them slapped out. You got them swingers, boats, Dayton's, lowriders, all type of shit, bro. Like just man, it looks badass, bro. You go out there, everybody parks. They open up their hoods, show what they got under the hood and the trunk and all that shit. It's some nice little slab show. It's like them car meets or whatever.
That's tight.
Mhm. Yeah, they're real big. I used to go to 'em a lot. I know my brother-in-law goes. He goes for sure. He be going like I don't know now, but because he just had a baby. But I know before he had his baby, he was out there like every other week.
I'm gonna start playing soccer out here on the weekends, Sam.
And what?
Play soccer.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I met some dudes that play soccer, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, that's good. Soccer's nice. My cousin, my cousin, and my uncles, they used to like. I'm not really a sports guy, bro. I like boxing. Like if if I had to choose something or watch something, it has to be boxing. Like I was watching Carmel. Y'all know Carmel? There's a young dude, Carmel. What's his last name? Man, he's a fucking beast for his age. Carmel Moden. Like I saw when he first got into the boxing era, like to the boxing area, he was like an amateur, right? He was learning how to box and stuff like that. He had good like skill set, but he wasn't fast. Right now, his speed is fucking is I feel like him, and if he was to fight, I know Javante Davis. I think he's from where Lou's from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's from Boston actually. I don't know.
The guy that you've been watching.
No, no, no. Where Lou
Who?
at? Lou, where you
What's
at?
his name?
Javante Davis.
He's from Boston.
Now, I don't know. I'm saying I
Nah,
think he's from Boston. I'm not sure.
nah, I don't think so. Nah, nah, nah.
Hold on. Well,
Mm-mm. I think he's from New York.
wait. Nah, he's not. He's not a you. No.
No,
Nah. Let's see. He's from. Oh, he's from Baltimore, Maryland. He's from Baltimore. Oh, but you know
I
Javante
knew that
though.
actually. I actually knew that. Yeah, I knew that. Yep. He's from B-more because I know him and Lamar Jackson are cool. Yep.
Well, all right. Well, I feel like if that Carmel dude, Carmel Moden, he's a young one. He's a young fighter. His skills right now are so beast, bro, that if he fights Gervonta, I think he'll beat him, bro, for sure.
Honestly, I thought Javante lost his last fight. That's a
Damn, I thought it
draw
was.
against Roach.
Yeah, I thought that was it was a
It was a
tie. I think.
tie.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
tie.
it was a tie. But I'm saying I thought Roach won. When they gave that decision of a tie, you could see
Yeah.
on Javante's face that he was like relieved because Roach was giving him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even try to like fight it that it was a tie. Roach was like, "Nah, I won." Javante was like, "Oh, thank God." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
So
was
that's
like,
how you
"Yeah,
can
man,
tell.
it's over."
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Where you
um,
boxing, yo?
on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. I must once I get back to the crib. I'll send you some links I'll be using to watch free shit. Like I watch, bro. One thing about me, bro, if I don't gotta pay for something, I'm not paying for shit. Like I
Hey.
Yeah.
gotta, bro. I don't care how much bread, bro.
Me
I'm
too.
not. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I got a couple of websites that I use for movies and shows. Like there's some where you need to pay,
I
but
do
you know what I
everything.
mean. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you right now a little clip from that guy, Carmel Moden. I swear, bro, you if you watch this fight, it's about 15 minutes, bro. Watch it, bro. Just watch it. You will see how